It's a blindfold kickback type of a game called the Kansas City Shuffle. Whereas you look left, they fall right into a Kansas City Shuffle. It's a you think you don't know type of Kansas City hustle. Where you take your time, wait your turn, and hang them up and out to dry.
I'm sure so many people are feeling the same way, where it's like with Christmas and New Year's like both being in like the middle of the week, it's like I have no sense of equilibrium now.
No.
I am all over the place, like mentally, scatologically.
Now take that, but you still have the regular standard of employment, and then you take my year, which has been oops all Saturdays.
Okay, but you make that sound bad.
It sucks. I have no revenue.
I know. If everything's Saturday, nothing is. I know.
Exactly.
The brewski doesn't hit quite as hard if you haven't worked a 5-day work week leading up to it.
Absolutely.
It's very true. The brewskis can even start to run together at such a time. They can
The Modelo doesn't hit the hand like Mjolnir when you haven't been working 5 days. That's true.
Right.
That's true.
Exactly. It just hits like normal. And the fact that a refreshing beer has to hit like normal is a terrible way to live.
Absolutely. How are y'all's holidays? Ho, ho, ho. I can not include this in the podcast if you want to be private citizens.
No,
I mean,
it's okay.
Pretty,
I will needing to get out
typical.
because AAA is getting here soon. Anyway.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, so
my holidays were
Justin
good.
lost his keys today? Is that
Yes,
that's maybe more?
Justin reminded me how much I don't miss owning a car.
Yeah. The first time I locked my keys in my car in like 15 years.
Yeah. Did you briefly, just for like half a second, consider suicide instead of solving the problem?
I did consider putting my head through the car window in hopes of solving two problems at once.
Two birds with one stone.
Not necessarily suicide, but just whatever happens here happens. Right?
Exactly.
Like,
listen, if I die, if my
but
throat
at
gets
least...
slashed on the broken glass, so be it. But if it doesn't, I get my keys.
Meant to be.
If it doesn't, you get your keys and CTE.
Exactly. And I haven't had one of those yet. Sorry, that's the AAA guy.
It's a no-look, fucked up kind of Kansas City hustle,
It is.
Putting your head through a car windshield.
Some kind of Kansas City hustle. What are you, trying to hustle me, kid? That's
trying to hustle me.
Anytime I find myself playing any sort of game with my father and he gets any sort of advantage on me, I always hit him with "Are you hustling me, kid?" And it gets a laugh most times. He sees it coming eventually. So yeah, how was your holiday? Mine was I lost my phone on the train, and that was pretty much the. Yeah, so I
lost
work
your
at
phone. Justin misplaced their keys, so I gotta hold on to my shit because I'm overdue. It comes in threes.
Well, hey, bad things happen in threes.
Oh, my dick fell off. Oh, shit. Oh, my dick.
Oh no. Yeah. So I was
no.
I was at work until I was supposed to work until 3, and I ended up getting cut at 1. And I was gonna catch a train at 5 back home for the holiday. So I came back to the city for one day for work, and then was going to hitch a ride back the next morning on the train, and I ended up losing my phone on the train at 3 a.m. I got off the train, patted around looking for it, realized it slipped out of my pocket, and was riding somewhere into Brooklyn. What are you going to do?
Jiminy Jillikers, that stuff. What are you gonna do?
I went off the grid for a while. It really served my ego to be like, I'm doing this and you're not.
I'm gridless. Yeah, I'm actually unplugging this year. You do it on accident, but you make it a whole thing. Yeah, I'm actually I'm disconnecting actually this year.
Best thing that ever happened to me was when I just
Best thing that ever happened to me. I don't miss it.
I don't think any of this should be in here now because it's too personal, but just because I'm off my game. I think we need to. I gotta warm up.
Yeah, don't put this in, not because it's inappropriate, but because it's bad.
It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Cut it for quality.
Oh, I never do that. So...
You've heard of cutting for time.
Why start now?
Truly. Should we, like, I don't know, what do you think I don't want to, like, tear into it right as Justin's getting back. What do you think the best way to time this is?
There's simply no way to know. We gotta riff.
We're just
seen
plowing
anything
ahead.
good lately? Testament of Ann Lee. How about Mother Ann?
Yeah, that was good stuff. I really enjoyed that. Some really unbelievable sequences in that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Loved Seyfried and Lewis Pullman. Obviously, I Marty Supremed. I loved me some Marty Supreme. Did you see that yet?
I did see Marty Supreme. I didn't know it was Uncut Gems 2.
Yeah.
So when I realized it was Uncut Gems 2, I was like, I'm stressed out again. That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. This
great.
This actually really stresses me out.
It's the perfect.
But Timmy's great. You know, he's dunking on us.
You know who's low key dunking on us more than anyone is Mr. Wonderful. I mean, I hate that guy, but he's out.
To say it.
I know he's out. I don't know if he knows how the movie is using him almost like as a villain. Like, it's hard to know if he knows the extent to it. I wonder if he just thinks he's coming in and playing the staunch businessman. If he knows that by the end of the movie you literally start to believe that he's the devil.
Yeah, sorry to report, hate to say it, but unfortunately Mr. Wonderful really excellent in the movie Marty Supreme.
You think he'll get
I
nominated?
read this thing best supporting.
You think? It's pretty stiff here.
It is going to be on ABC, home of Shark Tank.
That's very true.
Brand synergy.
Something could be afoot there.
Something could be afoot there. The ballot box stuff. I don't know. I think like, God, but like what happens? Okay, I'm picturing like a doomsday scenario here where Benicio and Sean Penn split the one battle vote.
Right.
And
are you talking just for the noms or like win?
No, for the win. I'm talking
win?
about like he gets in the noms, which I do not think is impossible.
I hope Benicio gets in for the noms. I don't know if he will.
He
I don't know
has to. Come on, everyone. That
Really?
is a universally beloved performance. He's
true.
sweeping the precursors. He's all over the precursors.
My take has always been: does he have more heat for that, or a better chance? Supporting actors so stacked with people in his own movie, like Sean Penn. I don't know. Phoenician Scheme has always stuck with me as like I feel like Phoenician Scheme has like a dark horse chance at a best
Wes
lead.
Anderson, he is outside the conversation almost always. They almost never go up for Big Wes.
That's fair.
We take him for
I never
granted.
thought about that. Yeah.
He almost
Asteroid
like
City
Moonrise
didn't
was
get
in the
anything.
conversation. Asteroid City got nothing.
Yeah.
You know, he won like best short film for the Roald Dahl shorts.
Right.
French Dispatch got nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
yeah, I stand corrected.
He doesn't even get like production design noms. It's like honestly, it's simply rude.
It's
not
just,
that
yeah,
he's
they just
designing
don't
the
want to.
production, but you know what I mean. They're not giving it to like the number one most obvious choice of all the movies that come out in a given year.
Right. Yeah. I mean, so okay, then yeah, Benicio
It's personal.
probably hard, like a better sell for One Battle. I just remember like really hoping he would get the nomination, but thinking he didn't. Quote, as annoying as an argument it is, quote, have enough screen time. Like I was that is kind of an annoying argument. But I was worried that
In
sometimes
One
does.
Battle? Oh
Yeah.
no, he's got play, but he's like he's such a stunning supporting performance. Again, he's all over the precursors.
To be clear, I want him to win. I would rather he win than Penn, even though both are amazing.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he's already got one. So honestly, like, you know, I would love to
Penn's
see him
got
get
two.
another one, but we don't need it. You know what I mean? I'd always
Yeah.
rather it go to someone who doesn't have one already.
It could go to a Lordy.
It could. He is.
I don't love
He,
the
he
idea
is
of him
the
winning an
part
Oscar
of
right now,
that
but
movie. I like if he gets it before Timmy. I know they'll be in different categories, but like that feels a little disrespectful. That's
does.
Short King erasure.
even though
Like,
even
that's
though
such a
I will
item.
say Frankenstein, he's the easy runaway. He's on fire in that movie. No pun intended.
If Elordi was not only not in Frankenstein, but not as good as he is in Frankenstein, that movie would honestly be like genuinely unwatchable. I
like that movie, but I don't disagree. I know what you mean.
Forgive some of those movies' flaws because he's so good, and we could almost ignore like how thin and simple it is, and how several actors who will not be named are simply not good in that movie. But Elordi is so good that you almost forget about it.
It's a little surface level at times, I think. Like, it doesn't always feel like the deepest exploration of Frankenstein. But that being said, I've watched it now 1.5 times. Like, I keep throwing it on because it has good vibes, and I can't deny that.
Are you skipping halfway? Are you starting it halfway through? Or
I like the first half. I like the thing I equate Frankenstein to is Kenneth Branagh's Hamlet, which
not
is
Kenneth Branagh's Frankenstein.
Not Kenneth Branagh's Frankenstein, but Kenneth Branagh's Hamlet, which
Okay.
is a thuddingly literal, and by that measure, occasionally transcendent and occasionally pretty terse, like, version of this beloved epic, and it's done as faithfully as possible. And I do think, like, while Frankenstein takes its liberties, it's still aiming for, like, an emotional honesty with the text that just feels like, to me, it's like, it's take it or leave it. It is kind of a definitive take on it, and we haven't had one of those in a while. Like, it feels like one of those like epic movies.
It's a take. I'm a tremendous fan of the book, and I think it's a pretty piss poor adaptation. I'm going to be real with you. I think it's like it has some of the, you know, it brings up certain things that are left out of other adaptations, but I think like it so oversimplifies the doctor-monster relationship. Justin, we're talking about Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
Yeah. Well, hold on.
So oversimplifies that relationship as to frankly just be a bad adaptation of the source material. It's like,
agreed.
I would compare it almost to Zack Snyder's Watchmen, which is like a shot-for-shot remake of the comic that also fails to understand what that comic is really about. Like, it apes a lot of the it's just too like Dr. Bad, Monster Good. It's way too simple. And Frankenstein, The Modern Prometheus by Mary Shelley is such a vastly more complex and thorny work than that movie turned out to be.
Well, first, allow me to give the listeners their favorite sound in the world. I got my keys back.
Oh, congratulations.
And second, I mean this as an insult. Del Toro's adaptation deserves to be screened in middle schools.
Oh,
I'm sorry. It doesn't.
Hey.
That's the emotional maturity it's at.
The
monster
adaptation
is
of
too
Frankenstein.
hot. The monster's too hot.
That's the whole point. I want the record to reflect.
He's not supposed to be hot. He's supposed to look like a turd monster.
He's supposed to be monsters that we find
up.
humanity in.
I've
It was
defended you,
as
Guillermo.
complex as when Wishbone adapted Frankenstein into Frankenbone. When a little dog was
It has
Frankenstein.
the emotional
This is-
complexity of when Frankenstein met the chipmunks.
This is Dune. This is Dune all over again.
When
You
Frankenstein
guys-
fought Godzilla. It's just...
No. See, at least when Frankenstein fought Godzilla, there was the emotional level of Frankenstein being a Nazi experiment. There was at least...
Yeah.
There was at
What
least
about-
that is an added
weight.
level of complexity.
I'm sorry,
about-
this is what happened when a Catholic adapts a fundamentally Protestant work.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Some things aren't meant to cross over like
No.
that.
Yeah. No, Justin's so right.
And,
Justin's
it's the
so
same
right.
way Rian Johnson kind of went out of bounds, covering Catholicism in a very Protestant way. Del Toro covered something very Protestant in a very Catholic way. And, some streams aren't meant to connect. In fact, historically, they famously diverge.
Yeah, Wake Up Dead Man should have taken place in like a Protestant church, but like they're so ugly. Like the movie cannot take place in a strip mall, so like he just made them.
No, but then do one of those like Righteous Gemstones, like overly modern
mega
campuses.
churches.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but it's such a fundamentally different story if it's like a massive church
Yeah.
as opposed to like one that 6 people attend.
Right.
I feel like the mega church would elicit more of the like preemptive eye rolling about Ryan Johnson and his wokeness or whatever people get upset about. Like, you know, because people hate Glass Onion. I love Glass Onion still for its sort of broad, stupid strokes. Like that it's such a almost like intentionally stupid movie. Yeah. But like I think that's I don't know. I think
it makes me laugh. It's a funny movie. I laughed. I had a good time.
What's also stupid is like this guy needs to dress as the nanny to be with his kids after the divorce, and it's like, yeah, but that's Mrs. Doubtfire, and it's good. But you know, like
then it would be a movie.
It can be simple. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be complicated. For instance, if you're gonna make like a crime movie, you should perchance tell it in order.
No.
For them.
It should be as out of order as possible, as if you had all the like note cards for your orders of events up on a board, and then the board fell off the wall, and you just like couldn't figure out what order they were supposed to go.
And you're doing cocaine and you're jacking off the entire time.
What if you had your fully printed screenplay, then you fell down some stairs and all the papers went up into the air and all landed scattered, and you
my
got
boss
it
is
back
gonna
together,
kill me,
and you realized, wait, it's better this way.
What if you edited a movie entirely, and I'm not talking about like oh yo man, I edited this on acid, like look at all these crazy cuts. I mean like you like synced dailies and like and constructed the like workflow of the project on a heavy K-hole. Just like
this is the
what if
fine
you made
work
a
you
movie
get
on GHB?
This is the fine modern work you get when Jason Smilovic brings in his spec stripped. You know what I mean? When you get the Smilovic touch.
I can't even imagine how clean this must have read on the paper that people just threw themselves at it.
Because it has names.
You know what?
It has bigger names than it has any right to be.
What really cleans up a screenplay is intentional intercuts at every whenever possible.
Whenever possible, even if it was something that maybe isn't actually related to what we're cutting between, to what we see. Because this is, of course, Hogz to Slop,
oink, oink.
where we find the good in the easy to dismiss. I don't remember. Do we have an intro that I rotely describe every episode?
Not
I think
really.
it's suey, here piggy, and then we all just like start noshing on some.
Pig suey.
I think it involves hitting a big cast iron triangle and yelling, "Feed in time!"
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Green Acres music sting goes in here. I am one of your hosts, TV's Kevin Lanigan, and but you can call me Bad Dog.
Oh boy.
I'm one of your hosts, Justin Gurmroth, and are you familiar with the Shmoo?
Are you familiar with the Shmoo?
I'm Ty, but that actually hasn't happened before, but Nick always used to paint me in corners growing up. Does anyone remember that line? I thought that was the funniest fucking line of the whole movie.
Kevin, mwah. Mwah. Kevin, you picked some absolute prime grade slop for today.
Thank you so much. Perhaps the sloppiest work we've covered so far. In true, I mean, like, we're talking, like, primo, like,
Con
hot
Air.
off the Golden Corral buffet line. Okay, do I know how to pick them, or do I know how to pick them? Con Air. Very sloppy. I mean, I am the fresh tray of macaroni brought out at the Ponderosa Grill. You know what I mean? This is the finest offerings.
This is a chicken parm, but it's like literally like 3 chicken cutlets, all just stacked on one roll of bread.
Oh,
this is the chicken parm that's been resting in the foil for 30 minutes because your DoorDash is late.
Oh, and it's so wet with marinara sauce. Oh, the bread cannot hold its own integrity anymore.
It comes with pasta on the sandwich.
Oh,
There's pasta. It's a full Italian meal in one big sub that you have to eat. And the first half you're having fun, and the second half someone's kind of like watching you do it, and you get kind of nervous.
It's those pizza slices that I see in like slice shops all the time, where it's like it's covered in pasta, it's covered in like penne, and I'm like, could that be good? I simply may never know. That's what
We're never gonna know.
We're never gonna know.
Wait, no, hold on. I do need to interrogate this real quick. You can't lift it. You can't lift the slice if there's a heap of pasta on it.
Thank you for
I don't
saying
disagree.
what so few are brave enough to say, because it's gone on long enough.
That's why I'll opt for almost any other slice. I've never been in a point of desperation where I'm grabbing the penne slice.
Do you think you just need to carb max or something, like someone has a fucking marathon?
Yeah, I have a
run?
marathon in the
So it's just like gives you the pizza and the pasta at once.
Pizza slice. Oh man,
I can't waste the time of going between the two.
But we are here tonight to talk about a movie that I can never let go of. A movie that I bought sight unseen from Walmart in high school because Bruce Willis used to be my favorite actor. And I didn't understand it then, and I don't understand it now, but it's an itch that I continue to scratch. Every few years I'm like, okay, but is it a 5-star masterpiece? But is it bad? But is it or is it amazing? And I think the experience of watching Lucky Number 11, directed by Paul McGuigan, starring Josh Hartnett, and frankly a murderer's row of talent. I think like the process of watching that. Also, Ben Kingsley rudely left off of the poster that they use on IMDb. It's Willis, Freeman, Lou, and Hartnett, as if Ben Kingsley is not also a well-known actor.
I mean, listen,
anyway.
Anti-Semitism was rampant in the early aughts, and that's why they had to leave off the rabbi.
You can't put the rabbi on a movie poster. Yeah, if you actually buy the DVD of Yentl from Walmart, it's called, like, Jennifer.
Jenny just wants to be one of the boys.
Jenny's one of the boys. It's called She's the Man. Mandy Patinkin is so fucking hot in Yentl. Okay, I got it. We gotta come back. We gotta come back.
Yeah, no, we're getting sidetracked already. Well, this film is so concise and easy to talk about.
and it's not verbose, it doesn't. Lucky Number 11.
It famously respects the viewer's time.
Lucky Number 11 will use one word where 10 will do. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I wrote that down wrong. It will use 30 words where half a word will do, where a breath will do.
It makes me. It's always good. Like, there's nothing worse than when you crack into a movie and you can just tell that a writer loves the sound of their own voice. And I think that this one really passes that sniff test, Oh,
my God.
Okay.
It's the kind of movie. Here's my impression of dialogue for the movie Lucky Number 11 is someone says like, oh, I need to use the restroom. And then someone else goes, use. That's an interesting word. Isn't the bathroom meant to be shit in? Are we using the bathroom, or are we respecting it for its intended purpose? And they just like talk about that for like 5 minutes.
So I think we need to interrogate the clearest inspiration to this movie, which is Pulp Fiction.
Correct, Justin. Ding, 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 ding,
Wait,
ding.
So-
what about Boondock Saints? It feels very Boondock Saints.
We'll get to that.
Well.
I would argue that the entire naughty Audie genre that Lucky Number 11 is a strong contender of is descended directly from Tarantino's first 2 movies.
I would say that Boondock Saints and Lucky Number 11 are branches on the same tree rather than Lucky Number 11 growing out of the Boondock Saints branch.
Yes.
Well, you also have you've got like stuff like Fargo into like stuff like that's more respectful that I feel like
but the thing is,
gives way to this in a way. Like, these are like not the, Lucky Number 11 is not as good as Fargo. I hate to say it, but like,
sometimes it's close.
It is frankly Coen-esque to an extent.
Yeah,
It
no,
does-
that's what
it
I was
does,
saying. It
like,
feels like it has a lot of
try.
influences on its sleeve. McDonough, maybe a little bit.
I mean,
No, I mean, this was
absolutely
before McDonough made a
absolutely
movie.
Guy
but-
Ritchie.
But what about his? What
Oh,
about
Guy
his
Ritchie,
plays?
100%. Guy Ritchie, 100%. I guess Paul McGuigan is Scottish. It's not impossible that he would be influenced by an Irish, popular Irish playwright. But I mean, this movie predates In Bruges, which kind of could have run the risk of feeling Reservoir Dogs or Tarantino-esque, but like McDonough is such a strong, like, authorial voice that like he cannot help but run his own direction with it.
Yeah.
Seven
In Bruges
Psychopaths is
rocks.
much more of a like Tarantino riff that McDonough did before kind of pivoting in a bunch of different directions. Everyone takes their crack at a Tarantino Ritchie-esque number.
Because
I think we all love. I think we all love.
Fiction been good for cinema as a whole?
Is that the
Sorry,
question?
Ty.
No, not at all. But that's the question. Like, has Pulp Fiction writ large been good for cinema?
I mean, I think unquestionably yes. I think like it was a landmark, popular, independent film. You know, an independent film that was a huge blockbuster. The kind of which that we like. We barely see, you know, like Everything Everywhere All at Once is like, you know, a huge exception in the American cinema landscape. That like even for all of the awful knockoffs of Tarantino and Tarantino-esque movies, it was still worth it. If you go back and watch that movie, you're like, damn, this is really good. And Tarantino, despite being the most annoying man alive, like, is good at making movies. You hate to give it to him, but, like, watch one of his movies and you're like, damn, this guy is good. Israel's own Quentin Tarantino is pretty good at pointing. Tel Aviv resident.
It's an interesting question, though, if it's like, you know, was it like obviously like in terms of the bad ripoffs that it inspired, like was that good for cinema? It's also interesting. I think the even more interesting question is like it was a big indie hit for, you know, Miramax,
right? Harvey Weinstein,
you know, and you look at, you know, the Weinsteins also made Lucky Number 11. They clearly they made their they made a lot of money off of this entire fad that they essentially started with Pulp Fiction. So I don't know. That's a more interesting question to me. This feels very very Weinstein-y.
Did the Weinsteins do Boondock Saints?
I don't think so.
What an
I think
excellent question.
it feels like something they would have done, right?
It does.
Or they would have
searching
acquired
for
it out of some
information.
festival. I don't really like putting myself in their head personally. Like I don't need
I
to
don't
go
know if
there.
I want to know how they think.
Yeah, I'm good not ever learning
Okay.
that.
So Miramax did, according to Wikipedia, Miramax had it and then dropped it.
Dropped Boondock Saints?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it because Troy Duffy is like the biggest fuckhead in the universe? Is it because
I mean, all the statement says is that the script was initially regarded as one of the hottest in Hollywood, but the film had a troubled production.
Oh god, what?
You can't tell.
You can't tell when you watch it.
A movie that opens with justifying domestic abuse with the rule of
God,
thumb.
I have never been able to do Boondock Saints like beginning to end. I do not know what happens to them.
Just watch the clips with William Dafoe on YouTube. That's the only real saving grace for that picture.
I watched I watched it with my dad when I was like 11, and my dad doesn't do it anymore, but he used to have this habit of sometimes just spoiling movies while you're watching them.
Rude.
And you know, Kevin, I'm just gonna spoil this for you. There's a moment at the end where they're bringing out like the big criminal, and it's like it's a guy you see. He's like in shackles. It's in shadow. I've hated this entire movie so far. Like I really haven't been enjoying it. It's one of his favorites. So I'm like, okay, you know, we're watching it, and the second I start to lean forward, and I'm like, oh, who is this? Like, it's kind of interesting. I don't know who this character is. My dad turns to me and goes, that's the Boondock Saints dad. And there's still like 20 minutes left. And I just so vividly remember being like, God damn it.
just committed to ensuring you reap no joy from watching this.
No, he was just so excited to tell me. He couldn't wait to tell me the Boondock Saints had that was their dad, even though that's the twist ending of the film. Is that his name?
That's wild.
Slevin.
But do the Boondock Saints as hitmen, do they call any of their plans fun names like con men or confidence tricksters?
No, they don't do that.
They don't do. No, they mostly just hit people and shoot cats, right? I don't really remember that.
Yeah, I
movie
feel
very
like
well. I
they
didn't
mostly say the F slur or something, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's just because they're from Boston.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, if you don't say it, they throw you out. You have to hit your quota every month for saying the F slur if you want to keep living in Boston.
I'm sorry, honey,
Kevin...
I'm short this month. Let me just get a couple out real quick.
Now, Kevin, I want to know what is your history with this film? You're the one who brought it to us.
Of course.
Let's hear it.
So this was an unprompted Walmart purchase.
Yeah, I used to, living in a small town, pre-streaming, I was pretty cut off from a lot of media, so I did a lot of blind buy DVD purchases at Walmart. So and then you end up kind of stuck with a movie and are forced at some point to revisit it over and over again because you don't have the infinite options that we have today. So Lucky Number 11 is a movie that I've seen over and over and over again. Of course, I was 16 or what have you when I was revisiting this film again and again, coming back to it the way a sinner comes back to church, and just every few years I dip my toe back into it. A few years ago I was visiting St. Louis and I showed Justin this movie to just kind of get somebody else's opinion on it. Just to kind of what do you think of this? Watching this for the first time now.
Oh, this very much feels like a movie that if you told me about it, I would assume you were hallucinating.
Yeah.
I mean, and I myself have a lot of those movies in my life.
Of course.
So I appreciated you kind of showing this to me almost to see if I could see it too. This movie
you
is
see
real,
him too?
Right?
The Hat Man? You see him too? He's there, right? It's real. Slevin Kalevra is real. Well, he's not real.
The rabbi and the boss are real people.
They're real.
I knew
they live
them.
across the street from each other.
They live across the street. They both. It's such a. The way this movie doles out its information is so patently absurd, and it's the first time I saw this movie, it's I think this is Kevin. To your question, is this a 5-star masterpiece? I don't know if it is. I can say it is a 5-star masterpiece first watch. I think undeniably. Undeniably.
All right. It's an experience.
Yeah.
You don't know where it's going.
Yeah,
you don't know the
course.
secrets of Mr. Good Cat.
I think genuinely you would have to be scrawling on the asylum walls patently insane to guess where this movie goes, when it starts. If you could guess it from the beginning, it's you should be admitted somewhere. And so I do think that that first watch is pretty unbelievable. This is my second time seeing it, this one, and I like this movie a lot. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
It's just no one ever shuts up.
This was also my second time watching this ever, and it was a big pendulum swing from, damn, this is really clever. Oh, this is really smart the way they're doling this out, to, boy, these are the most insufferable monologues I've seen in a long time.
What the schmoo? What are you talking? Are you going to tell me?
Little Abner mentioned.
This movie does have a lot of one of my least favorite tropes, where you enter the villain's lair and then they're like, "Oh, detective, have you ever read The Family Circus?" The children Jeffy, when they wanted to deny who they were or who had broken the vase, they would say, "Not me," and they so believed in the spirit of "not me" that a phantom was conjured.
It's another thing with Tarantino.
Like yes,
to
thank
thank
you.
for, right?
It is a Tarantino thing. It is one of the worst.
100%.
One of the worst tendencies Tarantino Tarantino
Has
inspired
and
people to
brought
do.
to us, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, Tarantino, and I'll bring to the table. I think an absolute contributor to this movie's sort of mentality, and a lot of these movies, who he doesn't get the credit because he doesn't make these types of movies. Kevin Smith. The entirety of the Kevin Smith sort of conversational pop culture dialogue, I think, especially, the whole Chasing Amy monologue is like so based around, I think he deserves a little credit too for the one of the worst things in the film industry, I guess, is my point.
One of the most unfortunate tendencies of the aughts.
But I think Tarantino and Kevin Smith, those are guys who I think can do it. Like, I think Rian Johnson is another guy who can write about pop culture in a way that's entertaining.
Sure. It reminded me of, I was just watching, just finished the first season of Pluribus, and, the, seemingly completely unrelated cold open that goes on for several minutes, that, Vince Gilligan is so fucking good at, and other people have tried and made it so annoying. It's kind of amazing, how good Vince Gilligan and, his company are at, making that entertaining and good to see, and how annoying it is when anybody else tries to do it. It really is something. Yeah.
The final one I'll give it up to for, best pop culture writers is, of course, the king, the S-man, as I call him, Sean Levy. Obviously, is the king of pop culture.
Slevin
Whether we like it or not,
was taking an already funny script and riffing on a level that's freaking sublime.
I think we could get... The thing that's frustrating is I bet we could get Sean Levy on this podcast to talk to us, and I bet he
very
would be...
successful. I
bet-
don't know if we...
I bet you he would be the nicest guy imaginable.
I'm sure he is. I would actually love to see what Sean Levy considers slop that deserves.
Yeah, we'd have to let him pick one.
Yeah.
God, what is his?
Man, what is his slop? My blood just went a little
horrifying.
cold just thinking about it.
I don't know. I'd trust a guy like him to pick a nice VHS B movie from the 80s. He strikes me as that kind, or maybe a D-list canon flick.
Well, it couldn't be about a bunch of scrappy kids discovering that something is afoot at the facility outside of their small town in the woods, right?
That's right. He's doing a Star Wars. I forgot about this.
He's doing a Gosling Star Wars.
He's doing Star Wars.
I think I might need to.
Starfighter, starring
I might need
Mia
to sound
Goth, Ryan Gosling, Amy Adams, Matt Smith, Aaron Pierre. This is fucking crazy.
I'm gonna have to sound the slop alarm.
Cannot wait for this to be a solid 3.2 out of 5. cannot wait.
That's. I hate to say that's nice given Sean Levy's past few movies.
Yeah,
I have not.
I
think he knows how to make an entertaining movie. Absolutely. The Pink Panther, Night at the Museum. These are bangers.
Okay,
Big Fat
let's
Liar.
not go crazy with what we're giving compliments.
Excuse me.
Ty, save him for the picks. Save him for
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Pink Panther's good.
This list of movies sucks so bad.
I liked it when I didn't know what Pink Panther was really, and then I watched the first Pink Panther and realized the first Pink Panther is really unfunny.
God, it is tough when your best movie is Big Fat Liar. This is tough.
Okay, Big Fat Liar of
some of the Night at the Museums are all right. Some of the Night at the Museums.
The first Night at the Museum is genuinely good.
It is
perfectly inoffensive children's films. Yes, yes.
It's
the
way better
perfect
than
movie to wheel out on a rainy day.
Deadpool and Wolverine got Donald Trump reelected. I don't. There are way worse things that could happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sure. Never my case. Never my case.
We invited Mr. Paradox into real life.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so in Lucky Number 11, they have Lucy Liu in and she's wonderful in this movie. Yeah, like truly, like turns some
I'm very
completely,
mixed on Lucy
completely
in this.
preposterous shit into watchable. But I just like the character is written as like 25. Like she acts so young and like childlike, and she was like 40 when they made this movie.
That's my problem. I think she's so miscast in this role. She is 15 years too old. But also the idea of like a quirky 25-year-old police mortician is also kind of a crazy character.
It is wild. But also, hey, you know, props for this. She's 10 years older than Josh Hartnett. You know, that's age gap discourse that we love to see.
This is so far. That's so far down on my like logic, like the things that like chafed for me logic wise here.
I would say fundamentally, Lucky Number 11 is a movie about wallpaper. It's about the most bizarre garish wallpaper you've ever seen in your entire life on every wall throughout the entire movie.
The wallpaper is kind of a character in the movie.
I mean, like the look of it is I don't know if I'm crazy. I think it looks good. Like I think it looks intentionally garish at times, but I think it does look good.
I mean, if you watch any other Paul McGuigan joint, like that's just part of his signature style.
Victor Frankenstein,
Push, you know, like that's just part of what that's when you hire McGuigan, this is what you get.
You get McGuigan. You get the full
McGuigan.
McGuigan.
You get McGuigan to do The House with the Yellow Wallpaper. I think that's the movie that's gonna make his career.
What about the house with the clock in its walls?
I was about to say, imagine how fucked up that clock would look.
That clock would look fucked up. That clock would be matching the shirt.
Fucking clock would be.
It would be looking Argyle as hell.
What like black and white stripes are to Tim Burton, like red paisley is to Paul McGuigan.
What if Paul McGuigan had shot Argyle?
Had shot it?
Had made Argyle. Like he was.
If he was the architect behind Argyle, the architect.
What
I
then?
haven't seen Argyle, but I don't know. I'd like to see him take a crack at it.
Probably would have made it a better movie.
Oh
Maybe.
man, Justin.
Who did Argyle?
Justin, Argyle is literally tailor-made for this show. It is what this show was born for.
Listen, save it for your pick because I really, really fucking hate Matthew Vaughn. I really don't like his movies.
No. Is this where we finally where we sever our friendship? I love Matthew Vaughn.
Yeah, it's not over Denis Villeneuve. It's over Matthew Vaughn.
I love Matthew Vaughn.
I think The King's Man is an evil film. I think
the Kingsman is hard to defend.
The third in the franchise?
It is an undefendable film.
I'll never defend that one.
What it has to say is the most bleak, bootlicking point of view that does not deserve to be behind a camera.
You're not
and
wrong,
he wants
but
to
what
make
about
more of these? No, I say.
The bad reputation hit girl like hallway fight where she shoots other people and Joan Jett's playing. Come on.
Just the most. I mean, okay, we are talking about like tropes that I never want to see again. Like,
okay, but it was
pop
before
music, needle drop, throat rip action sequence. We can call it. We've done it. It was fun while it lasted.
But he did it. He did it before anyone else did. He was the guy who did.
Simply not true.
He did it better than anyone else. What are you talking about?
Also untrue.
Who the Kings? You're gonna say the Kingsman church scene? Is it like the apotheosis of the pop song?
I think it's a celebration of excess. I kind of respect it more for it being done than any quality it actually has inherently.
I think that's the peak for me for that. Like, and then you have David Leitch who came and tried to do it better, and he didn't. And I think Edgar Wright's the other guy who catches a lot of shit for. Again, I mean, it's the same thing as the Pulp Fiction thing. It's like just because they did it well and then everyone tried to copy them, does that make that doesn't mean they do it any worse? Like
no, like
I thought Edgar Wright's direction was great in The Running Man.
James Gunn does it constantly.
That's very fair. James
Gunn.
He
does it. You know, there's something about the way he does. I guess because I like the characters. You know, I find them. I find them winning, I guess, is part of what
I
what
think the
helps.
worst is like Hobbs and Shaw. Hobbs and Shaw and Bullet Train are the two ones for me where I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, I mean, from the same incompetent hack, yeah.
But he gave us the Fall Guy, and the Fall Guy is good.
Yeah,
So-
but if you gave the Fall Guy to a Paul McGuigan or like a Matthew Vaughn, like it's a better movie.
Man, do you just see every movie just sit and think like, what if the Testament of Ann Lee had been made by Paul McGuigan instead?
No, because like the Testament of Ann Lee is like such a beautiful. It's a Mona Fastball joint. You
No,
couldn't
no,
do
but
it
it'd
without
be
Mona
so
Fastball.
much
I think
more
Paul
beautiful
McGuigan could
with
do
Red
it.
Paisley.
Yeah, think about all the sweaters that Ann Lee could wear throughout the film.
Okay, I'm listening.
And how the camera could like go to like a quick bird's eye view and then go back down and then go back up to the bird's eye view and then go back down.
Yeah.
This
What if
movie
the
did that
Testament
a
of
lot.
Ann Lee was out of order?
Hey, another good question. What if you found out that? Yeah, never mind. I'm out of Ann Lee jokes. Really, Lucky Number 11's like fried my brain. I had a long day, and it put me through my paces way more than I was
It's a
expecting.
short-circuiting film. It has so much to say and so little to mean.
Okay,
It's
Kevin,
So
can you...
I'm like the average length for a script for like a 2-hour movie is like 90 to 120 pages. I have to imagine this script is like 480 pages. They
Yeah.
just never shut the fuck up.
and they
It's
never
constant.
and you see the same scene happen a lot.
And there's so much like
different
cut to,
ways.
cut back, like so many
Yeah.
scene
Yeah,
transitions
yeah, a lot
that like
of
that
it-
takes up page real estate.
So now, what, Kevin? If you can you take us through the plot of Lucky Number 11?
For sure.
Can you?
60 seconds on the clock.
All
Yeah,
right.
actually, let's
Tick,
see.
tick,
Yeah, how
tick.
quickly can you?
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna get my phone. I'm legit gonna try to do this in 60
All
seconds.
right.
All right.
Shout out to the This Had Oscar Buzz podcast 60-second plot summary. All right.
Oh,
Stopwatch.
we're jacking a bit here.
Here we yeah.
I love jacking bits.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. After Nick Fisher loses his job in his apartment and his girlfriend, he arrives in the New York apartment of his friend everyone, or I'm sorry, I fucked it up already because his name is not Nick Fisher. Everyone thinks he's Nick Fisher. He runs into Lucy Liu, the neighbor across the hall of his shitty friend that he's staying in the apartment of, and he gets picked up by the people working for The Boss, which is a Morgan Freeman crime boss. His son was recently killed, and he wants Nick Fisher, who is not Nick Fisher, to kill the son of the rabbi, who is his ex-friend / lover, Ben Kingsley, who lives across the street, who has a gay son, and he wants them to do that, and it seems to all be orchestrated by Mr. Good Cat, played by Bruce Willis, and actually Nick Fisher and Mr. Good Cat are working together, and they orchestrate a plot to kill both the mob bosses because the mob bosses had Nick Fisher, who is actually Slevin Kalevra, who is actually neither of those things, and his name is Henry. His dad was killed for a horse gambling scandal, and so they kill both the mob bosses, and he fakes Lucy Liu's death to trick Mr. Good Cat, and they all live happily ever after. Kansas City Shuffle. So that was a minute and 10 seconds.
No, it's not bad though. That's not bad
pretty
at all.
close. Pretty close.
That is
Not-
that
not
is
bad.
The whole, yeah.
I didn't
The only
mention
thing-
Stanley Tucci at all. You
No,
know?
and that is.
It goes.
I want
Well-
to say it's important, but it really isn't.
It's one of the craziest twists in anything. I like gasped this time. I've seen this movie.
I
and when
always
it,
forget Tucci
when it
was
pulls
in on
back,
it.
I know,
always
it's so
forget Tucci was in on it. But that's why, I mean, like, you gotta know, because, like, why else is Tucci in the movie?
That's a
you
Kansas
know?
City Shuffle.
That's the Kansas City Shuffle, baby.
I love how Robert
2 look right,
Forster-
1 look left, then somebody ends up dead. That's the Kansas City Shuffle.
and that is it's I'm always a sucker for they lay out a scheme and you realize that the whole movie has been the scheme. You know, that's
horse was named Slevin.
That's the dream role I want in a movie.
Robert
is-
Forster. Yeah, you want to come in and be the Chicago guy who's like, I figured out the whole movie.
Here's the
I
plot.
solved it.
I love how it's like
I'm the
I love how
one
he's just,
Chicagoan in New York.
he just puts it together because he's just like, I don't know, in my just
His
like,
character that we've
it's
never
just
seen.
yeah he just has so much like
It's me,
charisma.
Kielbasa Lana Podakowski, and I'm here to tell you the whole third act.
It would be so different if it was someone who like we had seen even once previously in the movie. Shows up 2 hours in the movie and he's like, I solved it.
And like it cuts to like there's like 5 different moments in Stanley Tucci listening to him where Stanley Tucci like holds his hand up to his head like, oh my god.
I can't
like he's
believe
like, oh
it.
my
He
god.
has Tim Robbins moments
And
constantly.
he keeps
What the fuck?
and then, you know, so yeah, I mean, what do we discuss here? I mean, it's a wild construction
There's
of
a
a
lot
film.
of things.
It's-
A lot of things. How do we? I think we touched on this. I really think we need to interrogate pop culture monologues in this because most of them don't matter. Most of them really don't reveal anything. And
schmo?
I hate them all. I think they're all very poorly applied. And there's one in particular that really bothers me. Because the entire time I'm watching this movie, I'm thinking, oh, yeah, they kind of got the name screw up, like North by Northwest. This makes it kind of a fun, clever riff on North by Northwest. Because, just like in that movie, the main character has a mistaken identity that gets him swept up in an underworld. Great. Except then the movie literally stops to talk about how it's just like North by Northwest. And to me, that is completely immersion breaking and throw a lot of goodwill out the window because it doesn't give the audience a chance to feel in on it.
One of the biggest mistakes you can make, in my opinion, is make a reference to like a much better movie than the one that you're making and say like, this reminds me of this movie. Because then I'm like, well, fuck, I could have been watching like North by Northwest, which is like the most entertaining movie like ever put to celluloid. It's like, instead of watching
really is.
your movie.
I didn't watch
It's
it
a
until this
bold-
year,
it's-
and it's basically a comedy with no jokes. Like it's
Yeah.
like the perfectly paced. It's the most perfectly paced, unfunny farce ever put to film.
And it's, you know, to that point of like comparing it to like one of the great movies, it's like I don't know what this movie thinks it's doing. Like does it think it's doing like a classic Hitchcock riff? Because it's so much nastier than Hitchcock usually. Hitchcock has like a you know, he was you know, he was saucy or whatever for the time, but he wasn't like, there's like outright cruelty on display in Lucky Number 11 at times, and it is played for like rambunctious laughs, you know, like
multiple people are like smothered to death with plastic bags, which is like a nasty way to go. That's how they
Right.
killed Daniel Bryan, and like
it opens
you know, it's...
with supposing that a child died. Like in order for the twist to even work, you have to accept that this is a world that would like kill a child, no questions asked. So that's a pretty steep buy-in.
A solid eighth of this movie is dedicated to discussing how to believably kill a gay man. Who, for the record, we can't just go by appearance and narrative context we know is Jewish. He has to have a big Star of David hanging around his neck at all times, which not even the character named the Rabbi has.
And it glows too. It presses and it glows because it sends a distress beacon.
Now all of the other
is
children
Josh
used to laugh and call
Hartnett
him names.
Jewish? Is Josh Hartnett a Jew? Because he names himself Slevin Kalefra.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it Russian? I always thought it was a Russian name that he gives
Don't
himself.
they say
Kalevra was
Kalevra
Hebrew.
is Hebrew?
For bad
I guess
dog.
it is. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know
yeah.
Slevin. I don't know if that's a name that...
No, I don't think that's not a real
I think
name.
if you were to Google Slevin, it would come up with our boy, whether we
With
like
Lucky
it or
Number
not.
11,
Yeah.
yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah, when every 2 weeks at movie trivia, the trivia host says, and question number Slevin, he's referencing Lucky Number Slevin.
Of course.
No, Hartnett
and-
is a Catholic.
Oh, yeah, of course. Come on, look at it.
But is Slevin is Slevin Jewish? I guess is the question.
Oh,
because
is that a
he's playing-
historically Jewish name? I don't think it's
I
a
don't
name
know if we
at
could-
all.
at all?
Or no, it's a surname.
What do you think?
For Irish people?
What do you think came first, like the name or the concept? And when did this all start to make sense to the writer?
I mean,
because I don't know how you
that
come up with
Wikipedia
this.
has multiple people named Slevin going back to 1878. I think the name predates the movie.
Well, yeah, but like, I mean, does the idea for the movie start as like, I want to do something with mistaken identity, or does he just think lucky number Slevin? Now that's a name, you know,
and
just
he
went from
this
there.
this movie's Wikipedia page has no information.
Yeah, that tracks.
No, none at all. I guess that would require people to ask questions to the people who made Lucky Numbers.
Assuming anybody watched the 2 DVD commentaries that are attached
Excuse
to
me, someone did.
And how much did you retain?
that was 15 years ago.
Who was the commentary with? Was it McGuigan?
Hold on.
It must have been McGuigan and maybe Josh Hartnett.
It's definitely a filmmaker commentary. Hold on.
They're like one of them I think has McGuigan, the other I think has Hartnett, Liu, and the writer.
Interesting. I wonder
what a combination.
Yeah, is there some bad blood there? Maybe who knows? Maybe this.
Well, Hartnett was a double McGuigan dipper. Of course, they made Wicker Park together before they discovered Slevin.
Well, Slevin's like, does he just run into the editing room and he's like, did it just fall apart in the edit? And he's like, what the fuck? It's out of order, guys.
God, even the
supposed
Amazon
to be in order.
listing for the DVD just does not have like any information. They just don't care.
For context, I only know about the commentaries because I tried torrenting this movie and then kind of gave up halfway through.
Oh, wow. I own this movie on iTunes.
It's a pretty, like, anonymous, but I feel like a lot of people have seen the poster. A lot of people know this is a movie that exists, but I don't think anyone actually knows, like, what this movie is like, or
it must be seen to be believed.
Oh,
frankly.
This strikes me as a rental store, like, regular. This has gathered a lot of dust on grocery store
It does
store
belong
shelves.
in a Redbox. It does belong in there.
And it would give you a great listen, it's a great time, undeniably. I had a blast.
You spend the whole movie going like, oh, that was really cool. Oh, that's really annoying. But that's interesting though. But that sucks. Stop doing that. And then you're just going back and forth and back and forth.
It's a pretty like 50-50 hit to miss ratio on the jokes too. Like I find that like 50% of them I actually thought was pretty funny, but that does mean that 50% of them don't work. And so it's like I like little moments like Hartnett when he's like, and I'm gonna actually like I'm gonna have a slight issue when it comes to paying you back on time. And he goes, why don't we just call it 90,000 instead? He goes, I've undersold the slightness or something. Like there are little cute lines like that are very cute and aware of themselves, but like the cast is compelling. They're really funny, saying stuff like when the rhythm's down, it's down, and. I just want to say, okay, I get this feels like now as good a time as I need to say. I would like to enter into the pantheon here that I think Josh Hartnett is an all-time movie hottie in this movie. I think this is one of the singular hottest characters like in any movie, maybe ever. And I think he's on like a Tyler Durden level of like should have been a thing, like should have been a male, the broken nose, the hair that goes up. I don't know. It did something. I think he's so adorable in this movie.
He's
He's so charming.
Big dewy eyes in this movie. Like he's trying not to cry at all times in order to like keep his cool.
I think it's Leo in Titanic level. It's like this is like a primo, like dreamboat performance.
He is like
I submitted
topless.
to the table.
He is topless for like most of his introduction. And
he's in a towel for the first like 40 minutes of the movie.
But here's the thing: if this movie was made 10 years later, we would have seen his ass. I do firmly believe that, and I think we were missing out.
Potentially, I mean, yeah, that's a good point. It's certainly a very his style is just so well defined in it for a movie that's stylistically like all over the place. I do think Slevin as a main character, I do have a very firm idea of him, even though I don't at all. And the whole point of the movie is that I don't. I feel like I know him so well that I'm like, yeah, this guy. He's eating he eats so many white bread sandwiches throughout this film, just like hunkering down on some like mustard and ham on potato bread.
It's a great New York movie.
Yeah.
You know,
It is.
It's a great. It just you feel the city in every pore of this movie, even though all the apartments are the most obvious sets you've ever conceived of in your entire life.
Where else do you see shots like the fucking Morgan Freeman at his skyscraper, and then the camera goes like over to, and they use it again but in reverse, and it's the exact same shot just in reverse.
Yeah, you don't see that shit outside of like a Hitman video game or something.
No, yeah, it's great.
Do you think McGuigan's a gamer? Be honest.
I hope
He
not.
that stuff reminds me.
Yeah, I hope not.
Yeah, what do you think? He probably is really into like The Last of Us or whatever, you know. I know.
Yeah,
he
you
I
like
don't-
story-rich games.
Yeah.
I've only
Assassin's
seen
Creed.
Games with a lot of cutscenes.
You think he's seen the movie Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, why not?
I'm sure it
that's
was good.
prime
He's got time
slot.
on his hands. There were a lot of breaks between filming Sherlock episodes, you know? He had to
Is
gotta
he a
fill the
Sherlock?
time somehow.
He's a Sherlock guy.
He's directed a lot of episodes of Sherlock. He does a lot of like TV now. You know, he
Okay.
did like the Dracula show that was on Netflix. You know,
Oh,
McGuigan.
yeah.
He's still out here.
McGuigan's working, okay? He's
McGuigan works.
just fine. He's run out of Max Landis scripts to pick through, so
I mean, Max Landis has run out of Max Landis scripts.
no, okay. Do you know what Max Landis has been up to?
I had a
Yes,
great idea.
I'm-
Two of my favorite pop culture things hung out.
No. So
That was
Kevin,
pretty
you
good.
know about the Kryptonian epic.
Thank you, Justin. Thank God you knew what I was talking about.
I had to
know.
talk myself out of deciding to pick it for this show. I can't.
I mean, Justin.
Handle it.
Who knows how long we're gonna do this? You know, don't throw it out.
Oh, it's so long, man. It's so fucking
Oh no,
long.
not the whole thing. We wouldn't cover the whole thing
Oh my God.
because it's like
What is it?
30 hours.
It's like the
long.
you're talking about like the black
What?
box theater thing that he
Yes,
did.
yes. Okay.
Yeah.
If I picked anything, I'd want to cover that.
Right. Well, that's the rantings of someone who's about to shoot up a small.
No, that's somebody who's about
environment.
to take down the compound with him.
His IMDb photo is a minimum of 15 years old. This is crazy.
Max Landis right now. Looking up Max Landis right now.
Probably has a very normal haircut.
Yeah. Oh, it's always so normal, man. And the thing is, he's also always making a normal face with that haircut. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's looking real. Listen, God, I'm getting sad looking at him. I can't look at him.
America's
anymore.
most normal man.
From America's most normal family.
Never has a man been less mad.
Please do not put in the newspaper that this man got mad.
I'm not owned.
If done right, Bright could be my Star Wars.
I just finished my screenplay for Bright, and if done right, it could be my Star Wars. That was the tweet. He hit full send on that tweet.
He hit full send on that tweet.
He did.
Again, that's just like that. You invited that onto yourself. You don't have to tweet.
Yeah.
You
'Cause
don't
it's all-
have to tweet.
I mean,
It's
he
gonna put
doesn't
unnecessary
anymore,
eyes
if it's
on
any
Bright.
consolation.
Which I can tell you right now, Bright, we are never talking about on this show. I'll refuse to cover it if one of you brings it to the table.
I have not seen it. At this point, it feels too late.
Yeah, you missed it. You
It's
missed
too
it.
late.
Don't do
There's
it.
just not enough going on. It's just not that interesting.
Fairy
No,
lives
it's-
don't matter today.
It really doesn't. Yeah, it's a total nothing. David Ayer,
Yeah.
I miss when he was. He's in a weird zone now too because he's in Statham land. With the Beekeeper and A Working Man, which were two of the most gas leaky, what's going on action movies I've seen.
He's hitting. I mean, you can't argue with what's working.
It's making money.
He's making big money.
I liked The
money.
Beekeeper.
Beekeeper was big money. I think Working Man was okay money, but
Working Man did alright.
No one lost their shirt on that.
Working Man's weird. Working Man's really weird.
Yeah, isn't David Ayer one of those guys who's conservative but doesn't talk about it?
Yeah,
I
I
can
think
believe
so.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, whatever. Just shut up about it.
At this point, it takes a certain amount of respect to read the room and not say anything. I think it speaks to some of his character, maybe.
Yeah, I think someone pointed out recently, it's like, yeah, Conan O'Brien probably has some, like, bad opinions, but he's smart enough to, like, never, ever voice them.
It's true. We should get him on the podcast, have him air some of them out.
Conan? Again, he's in kind of like a Sean Levy zone. Like
I think we can get if we show them our metrics.
Popular.
If we show them our metrics for the slop swap that we did with the episode where we went platinum.
I would love to know what kind of slop movie Conan would pick.
That is true. I would like to know.
The Battle of Algiers or something, like,
the revenge
Conan.
of the Pink Panther.
I guess it's like, what do you consider slop? Like, because I've yet to pick a movie I don't kind of like for this show.
Well, that is part of it.
That is the core sentiment of the show.
I believe that is kind of the premise.
We like, but
I
recognize are deeply flawed.
Yeah, sloppy, if you will. Very different from sludge.
I've always defined it as anything that you could dismiss based on the cover.
Lucky number 11 is absolutely
100%.
But
Josh Hartnett with a gun, bunch of faces, and you're like, oh god, I bet that stinks.
But you watch it, and it's so much more than you ever could have imagined. Just like you think it's gonna be like the Ice Harvest, the Harold Ramis.
That movie's good.
Which I don't think that movie's bad either, but it's very down the middle. It's very much
it is also kind of like reheated Fargo nachos.
Yeah, exactly. And you think you're just gonna get reheated Boondock Saints or something with this, and it's far more interesting. It's way better than Boondock Saints. Way
you get
fucking better.
Reheated Pulp Fiction, but with lots of spices and seasonings.
Yeah, and sure, it's kind of reheated. But it's not like a. It's not like a ensemble piece like Pulp Fiction is.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean? Like, I guess it has a huge cast. It tries to do that by casting like Danny Aiello for one scene. And then it's like, look, we had Danny Aiello in this role. It's like you didn't have him do anything. Like
that's how I know it did film in New York, because Aiello was there.
Robert Forster, also great in it, just laying it down so well. Like
coming out of nowhere, just like, might as well have been the writer coming in from off screen to like explain what his movie was about.
Hey, let me tell you, we got a few more things to close up here.
Listen, we got so many more threads we gotta wrap up.
There are plot lines that we have to tie up.
He dictates it to you the way I imagine Ridley Scott gives script notes, like over the phone, like cigar in hand, like, and then do this, and then we gotta wrap this up.
I solved the whole thing.
It really does feel like, I don't know, there was some hard like time limit on the movie that they just had to like wrap it all up really quickly.
But that's crazy because it drags its feet so much in that second half. I really find once you learn that he's on the side of Bruce Willis, and like when I didn't know that, I was like properly confused and having fun, and I was like, oh my god, he's a turncoat, what happened? The second time around, I was like, oh, well, this like isn't fun anymore, because I kind of just know where this is headed, and it takes a long time of characters explaining everything and how it's laid out, and I'm like, no, I got this now. Like, there was a more, dare I say it, there was a more elegant way that this movie could have been put together.
I don't know what you could possibly mean.
Yeah, it all kind of went downhill after they killed the fairy.
It's a weird scene.
I understand what you mean. I do think from that point until the end of the movie is kind of cooking with gas. I don't know. Like, I do think like they put the fire on early, and then they slow cooked for a while, and then they put the fire back on at the end and like put that last like final char on it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I think they really, once it starts cooking, once like the Culevra is dropped, you know, it's like he made up the name Slevin Culevra. It's just, I don't understand his plan very well at all.
Slevin
That's not his name. He made that up.
And he made it up just like what, like for what, I guess he needs to be a guy if he's the wrong
So that there
guy,
could be
right?
a clue to
Yeah.
be revealed at the end of the movie.
Yes.
It's like QAnon
Right.
brain. You know what I mean? It's like they're leaving Slevin Kalevra's leaving clues all over town.
Well, there's
Mr.
this
Police-
implication.
They're laughing at us.
There's this implication that Bruce Willis is just like the ultimate mastermind, and through a life of like raising this kid, he's raised him for this singular purpose to pull off this like one insane act of revenge before letting him on his way. Like I feel like it's almost supposed to be like an otherworldly plan, like a plan so ridiculous that like only it's positing that Slevin is the best to ever do it because he got this one over on everyone.
So is like Bruce Willis like an angel then? Does he have like divine powers that
He
let him
kinda
do
is. He
these
just-
schemes?
He is a neutral figure of justice. He appears where justice must be done. Where there are those in need, Mr. Good Cat appears. And Mr. Good Cat does not understand morality, merely the concept of justice. That's Mr. Good Cat. And that's his name that he also made up.
Oh my god, that just broke me. Oh my god, that just so.
Mr. Good, he doesn't care about morality. He wants to get paid. He loves his money, and but he has rules. He has scruples. You know what I mean? He has principles.
All he cares
Oh my
is
God,
that when
but-
two people look right, one person looks left, and then two people are dead.
At the Kansas City Shuffle. There's an original song for this movie called the Kansas City Shuffle that plays over the credits.
And
Where
we
was
were
the
all
Oscar?
doing line dances in the country bars to this song.
To the right, one look left, and then somebody ends up there.
Not enough.
Oh my
here's the thing,
God.
Not enough of these terrible naughty Audie flicks did do original songs.
Unquestionably. And also, how dare you call this movie terrible? How dare you? How dare you?
I think this movie.
It's good. It's good. It's
unfortunately,
great.
not enough of the highs for me balanced out how much of it annoyed the shit out of me.
It's a real. It kind of. I'm completely like in submission to this movie at a certain point.
Absolutely.
Like at a certain point, it's
Let
just like,
Kalevra take you.
yeah. Is this just what
Yes,
happens?
mistress.
In well, yeah, that has to happen because this is what happens in Lucky Number 11. I say to
Right.
my date, you know, like this is.
I'm just looking at red carpet photos of Lucky Number 11. Bruce,
Everyone-
he's wearing a baseball hat.
Okay,
It got pretty
how
bad
crazy
reviews,
was
right?
Bruce's flashback wig and mustache?
So good. So good, dude. His wig work in this movie is fucking incredible.
I love how it's also just like a pan to the left. Like it's the shot we saw, and then it just pans to the left, and it's him in the mustache.
And it was
it's
Bruce
like,
Willis
oh,
with
man.
a big mustache
and
and
it's
long
shot
hair.
like a comedy beat.
It's
also
also like-
in a bad hairdo.
Bruce, I know you never had that hair, brother. I know. I know you never
We
had
know
that hair,
you're wearing
brother.
extensions.
Yeah.
What do we think of of the work of Bruce Willis in this film?
I think he's great.
I think he's fine.
I think he's on such movie star shit. Like, as soon as he appears, it makes you go like, oh shit, what's he up to? That's Bruce. What's Bruce doing here?
Yeah.
It's one of those movies that really points out how Bruce, it's like, he'll do the same performance, but if the budget starts lowering around him, like the production and the camera, it all starts getting lower and lower quality, the work seems less. Like, you know, like
Yeah.
I'm willing to believe he lowballed this one because it's on a huge production, but I don't really know how different this is from some of the Redboxy stuff that he was one to do for the paycheck. Again, no disrespect to the man. I have immense, immense
I
love
think we
for
should keep
for
in
Bruce.
mind that towards that end of it, the sort of end of his career, there is kind of the question of how much was him doing the work and how much was his family pushing him to do work that he wasn't completely having the faculties of doing and knowing what he was doing.
I didn't know about
Indeed.
that. Interesting.
Yeah, he has a kind of, unfortunately, a very debilitating mental
No, I know.
situation
I
that
knew
don't-
that. Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
just didn't
there's a lot
realize
of
there was
the
speculation
Redbox
about-
era, the true Redbox era of Bruce Willis. It's kind of, it's in question of like how much he was pushed out there to work, you know, like Stan Lee style, or how much he was like, let me just kind of like get all of this for my family as much as
Yeah.
I can, or you know, like we'll never know.
Well,
and I
no,
Again,
it's
all
not
due-
our
all due
business to
respect.
know.
All that to say, he has a certain magic in this movie. Like I don't. Again, it doesn't feel like he's even giving you 20% of his full capacity, but
Not
it's
of his full
still
power.
Absolutely.
yeah, it's still just powerful. Meanwhile,
There's
I
just
do think
that
Hartnett's
magic-
really
yeah.
Hartnett's coming at this role like it's gonna make him a movie star, and I do think it should have.
He's
'cause
great.
I think he's really good.
really
in it.
good.
Legitimately
He's doing
great
some
in this.
really tricky stuff, and like if he doesn't work, the whole movie doesn't work.
A straight
I'm
up
glad Hartnett's
impossible
just
character.
Back. Yes, because it's 3 characters. You know,
Yeah.
it's like it's so crazy.
And his character could in any way be an absolute wrecker. I like just either like annoying or unfunny or uncharming or like unthreatening.
Imagine
Right.
it was Ryan Reynolds. You know?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, exactly.
I can't even picture that.
Like
That would be
Hartnett sells actually gives a layered performance in this movie.
100%. I'm glad he's back. I'm glad he's just like fully back in our filmmaking landscape.
He had to put some
Absolutely.
meat on his bones. He's so skinny in this movie.
He is very skinny in this movie, but now he's just he's a middle-aged man.
He is. He's in his character acting era. That's what
And
he's
he's having
got
a
to
great-
do.
He's having a great time. I mean, fucking Trap is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Trap is so good. Justin,
He's-
did you see
he's great in
Trap?
it.
Did
No,
you get
but
Trapped?
I've seen clips from it, and he looks like he's having
it's
fun in it.
You would love
It's
Trap.
So good, brother. You gotta get on Trap.
Trap is awesome.
M Night's
Trap-
on such a fucking run right now, dude.
M. Night's on this crazy run of making the best shot movies I've seen on that scale in a while. Like from like Glass Old,
Yeah.
Knock at the Cabin, and Trap. All look fucking incredible. They look like
Yeah.
immaculately done.
He
No,
sounds
M. Night
like he's
is
making the
fucking-
best drive-in movies like available.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Oh,
he's,
man, that's
he's
a
on a
great
real
call.
fucking tear. He's in the pocket right now, my man M.
And he's talked about how he's like, yeah, like, I love how he back in the day he wanted to make things that his kids would like and that would scare his kids, so he made these like fable-ish things. And then he's like, yeah, my kids are like grown up now, they're teenagers, they don't get scared by like monsters anymore. So he's like, I wanted to make something that would freak them out, that they would go see and have fun. And I'm like, that's cool, Dad. That's the antithesis to the Tarantino. You need to stop making movies at a certain point, because it's like, nah, man, you can grow. You watch your kids go see like Get Out, and you're like, I could hang on. Let me roll my sleeves up. Like,
I think that's a very good way to highlight the difference between M. Night and Quentin as filmmakers, in that M. Night very much makes movies like as you said for his kids. Like there's a very clear personal audience he's working towards. Tarantino has never made a movie that was not for himself.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think M. Night is also so much less precious.
Oh, absolutely.
Like he is just like, it's about the work. Like it's like, let's get in there, let's make stuff, let's do, let's work with it. He obviously really likes his actors and his collaborators. He works with a lot of the same people over and over again. He just likes getting out there and like doing the work. Whereas like Quentin Tarantino is like, oh, I don't know what's right for my 10th and final movie, an arbitrary limit that I put on myself. Ooh,
like he was gonna throw away for a Star Trek movie that was gonna be rated R.
Yeah, okay, but maybe that probably would have been pretty cool.
it would have been good. Is the thing that's
It would
annoying.
have been good, but a bad
Probably
Star
would've
Trek
been pretty
movie.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
'cause
probably.
It just would have been. They just would have been like, oh, yeah, I don't tip because of the song "Rigilius Brunk" by whatever, and then do some space pop culture.
He starts showing like girls with 3 feet instead of 2.
Oh, nice, dude.
Crazy. Can't
Nice.
even believe
Oh
that.
yeah, brother.
Oh, the next
Man,
M.
I'm
Night
so-
stars Jake Gyllenhaal. That's a guy I need to see a good performance from. That's a guy I need to see kind of get back in his bag.
He's overdue.
Roadhouse? Are you?
Yeah,
are
this is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Have you? Wait, did
Velvet
you, Kevin?
Chainsaw?
Kevin, did
Velvet
you?
Buzzsaw?
Yeah.
We are...
Did you see the Doug Liman Roadhouse?
No, I did not.
It's good. I'll even say it is a better movie than the first Roadhouse.
Doug
It
Liman is
obviously-
a real Matthew Vaughn.
It's lacking. It's lacking in the sort of like in the
quality aspect?
the aesthetics of the first Roadhouse looks so great, but that first Roadhouse is not. I did not enjoy watching it at all. I don't think that's a particularly like engaging movie. It's really repetitive. It has like one thing it does over and over again.
He bounces.
Yeah, this movie is actually like it's crazy. They did like this like crazy visual effects camera trick to be able to get it to look like actual hits are like getting landed on people and not like stage hits. And I
hate that. Just hit him. Do combat. Do stage.
But
it's violence.
It's genuinely interesting. It's quite brutal and like really effective. And I think it's like I don't think it's like the future or anything, but it was a really interesting experiment, and it makes the whole movie have this really weird kind of unseen feeling. Like it's doing something really new. Like all the hits really like you literally see like contact being made with every like actual punches connecting and jaws like, you know, deforming and shit. Was that a cell or was that a cell?
I will continue to take your word for it.
It's good. Just wait till my pick.
Yeah, there we go.
I make you watch.
It's your pick.
This is the golden cage you find yourself in.
It's your pick.
You're gonna have to admit it's good.
Real golden.
You're gonna have to admit it's good.
Normally, a golden cage comes with money.
Or any gold.
Yeah, I'm going to grad school later this year. I'm going to find myself very busy during the Roadhouse reboot. Damn, guys, I'm unavailable.
Oh no, I got a test tomorrow. I can't stay.
I gotta learn. I gotta go to school.
Sorry guys, I got a lot of undergrads who are really riding my ass. I can't watch Roadhouse, guys.
Pardon you.
You're gonna be watching Roadhouse, and honestly, you're gonna be thanking me for it at the end because it's good, and you're gonna say, "Oh, Ty, you were so right about how the hits look different than any other action movie I've seen before." I can hear you saying it, and I can hear in between that. I can hear that tail tucking between your legs as you come to me to say such a thing.
And when that day comes, we'll see.
I feel like I'm like one stray comment away from getting thrown off this show sometimes.
You know, and I am forced to respect it. Sometimes you choose interesting horses to back, much like the characters in the film Lucky Number 7.
Yeah, sometimes you pick the drugged up horse.
Yeah, sometimes Ty, you seem to be backing a lot of horses that have heart attacks in the middle of the race.
I put 20 G's on it, and I'm good for the whole 220.
Even though Danny Aiello was like, "You're really sure that you want to be this amount of money?
Are you sure you
can
want
pay
the
back
juice?
these people?"
Because that's how you get the juice.
Because the juice wants you.
If my bookie is Danny Aiello and he meets me with any hesitation at my bet, I second
you're
guess
right.
it.
You're
right.
Danny,
Oh,
right.
yeah, that was a stupid idea.
I'm over my skis, Danny. You're so right.
So, yeah, Lucky Number 11, boys. What else? Tucci.
Tucci
now.
Love a touch of the Tucci.
When's he
there.
bad? Have you guys seen that video of Tucci making spaghetti?
Making spaghetti? No, I've seen him like make a gimlet.
Like,
what I want to see
videos.
is a good acting performance. I think it's been a minute.
Yeah, he's overdue.
Conclave.
He was good. He was good in Conclave.
He doesn't have the role. He doesn't have a very juicy role in Conclave.
Yeah, I'm really.
I think he's coming back
scrolling
for
back,
Devils
looking
too.
for.
Devil
You're gonna
Wears
be
Prada 2.
you're gonna be eating your words during Devil Wears Prada 2. That's gonna be.
What I'm gonna be eating is popcorn, looking up at the movie screen.
It's gonna be good, and your words are gonna fall right in there too.
He's gonna be older.
Boy,
and
okay, discounting Conclave, not a lot of great work from Stanley Tucci in the last 10 years of our mortal
you're not
life.
Counting his role as Merlin in Transformers 5.
I'm afraid
no.
Justin.
Have you seen those? Have you seen those movies? Tucci.
Don't.
There's a lot about those movies that is hard to defend, but Tucci is good in both the ones that he's in. He's very funny in them.
Are you sure you want to back this horse? Do you have the money to back up this bet?
You got
Because you're gonna be owing movie debts to people that you don't want to owe movie debts to.
There's a scene.
Are you sure
in
this is the one?
in Transformers 4. There's a scene where Stanley Tucci's just trying to use an elevator, and it's like a 12-minute fight scene of this person like him going in the elevator and then coming out of it and then being like, let's go in the elevator again, and it's like way too long.
You're really selling this horse.
Really selling it.
I'm really.
This is Hogz to Slop. If I
into
can't do this-
mobster at a bar mitzvah. So
When did I become the lower class? I became the proletariat of the of Hogz to Slop. You guys look at my
Gotta
slop
be
like it's somehow worse than
very
yours.
Careful.
Transformer. I'll stand by Transformers Slop.
Okay, I can't respect it, but you know what? I'm happy for you.
No, I can't follow you. I'm a defender of truly every other Michael Bay project, but those are tough. Those are
Not even the first one. You don't even the first one doesn't do anything for you.
Ooh,
Not anymore.
It's the best. It's
you
still
know.
pretty mixed.
Yeah,
I mean, here's the thing, a great
tough
candidate
bag.
for this show. Ty, here's the thing. Kevin and I will give you as much shit as we will on
Absolutely.
this, but you bring something to the table, and we will put our money where our mouths
It's
are.
a fair appraisal. If you pick
That's
something,
true.
it's a fair appraisal.
Don't Look Up.
You're coming on the fucking antiques. I like Don't Look Up. It's fine.
Oh,
It's
wow,
not great.
okay.
It's fine.
I thought I
It's
was
good.
I thought I was dropping an atom bomb
No,
on the
I
chat
think the
with that
movie's
one.
fine.
Oh, it's
I
like
think the people who made it got annoying enough about it that it kind of poisoned the well for people.
It's like a
Yeah.
3-star movie, but there's a very funny running joke where like this general brings snacks to Jennifer Lawrence and he charges her money for them, and
That's funny.
She can't figure out why. And she spends the whole rest of the movie like going like, but they weren't his snacks. Like, it's
I love
funny.
when a
It's a
little
funny
bit like that doesn't stick out at all. It just like sticks with you though, like
that was
from a movie.
like the Adam McKay poking out that I was
Mm-hmm.
like, there he is, this
Yeah.
funny fucking guy.
Where's
Hey,
he
bud.
is.
Where you been, buddy? Are you back at Afghanistan again? Can we get you out of there, maybe?
Are you gonna fix your relationship with Will Ferrell anytime soon?
Probably
Sad.
not. Right.
That
You hope so. I mean, but they're
Yeah.
both older men. You know,
Yeah.
you got it. They'll make up with it.
Will Ferrell's also having a-
He's having a comeback.
I know, I love a Will Ferrell comeback. That's all. That's great.
Oh yeah.
Could you
Is he
imagine Will
having a
Ferrell playing Slevin?
No.
No.
Why not?
No,
I think he could.
know.
If Slevin
Yeah.
yelled a
I
lot.
think he'd make a really good Mr. Good Cat or the boss.
Now,
Because I could see Will Ferrell descending a staircase talking about a cartoon from the 19th.
Shmoo.
talking about the shmoo, the shmoo. Like I could hear him. He would say it so
lays
sincerely
eggs,
too.
It makes milk. Its eyes are buttons.
Okay, Ty, when you said Will Ferrell comeback, what is this based on? I'm looking at his
Well,
recent
Barbie.
work. I'm not. Okay, that was 2 years ago, boss.
Barbie, you're cordially invited. Which like back in the rom-com
Danny,
sphere.
do I have to bring out
Spirited.
Danny Aiello
We
again?
can't discount Spirited.
Spirited, Will and Harper, and then he had something this year.
Okay,
didn't
Will
he?
and Harper.
Yeah.
I'll give you Will and Harper.
He had something this year.
The
He had a
20
very Jonas Christmas, Arco,
boy.
the SNL 50th anniversary special, of course.
Don't forget
No, he did
Conan's
some-
Mark Twain Prize Award.
He did something good this year.
No, well,
I think
nothing's
I-
happened this year.
Oh man. No, he's having a resurgence. Yeah, it's a comeback. I'm thinking a comeback.
I'm thinking.
Any
I'm
day
thinking it's a
now.
comeback.
Listen,
I'm looking at
putting
his-
22G on Will Ferrell coming back.
I was looking at
upcoming
his
Nicholas Stoller joint, Judgment Day. A
Sounds
newly
good.
released prisoner takes over a TV courtroom holding hostages while confronting the egotistical judge.
Sounds
whose
great.
verdict he believes destroyed his life.
Regina Hall, Michael
Regina
Pena.
Hall, Michael
Zac
Pena,
Efron?
Zac Efron, Bobby Cannavale, Fortune Feimster. I'm in. Say no
Sounds
more.
great.
Sounds like a
Yeah,
nice
I'm
so
done.
you're telling
I'm
me he's not back?
I need to see the film.
I'm saying he's- I'm
before I'm
thinking-
making such judgments.
I think I
thinking
need
he's
to
back.
see a bigger leading role for him.
Sure, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't know which
I just-
character he's playing in the Nicholas Stoller joint. It's not. No character names are listed.
I don't know why. I just felt like he's been hot lately. Like, I feel like people have been talking about him.
He's felt
You've
more
just been having a lot
around.
of
He's in like some ad
dreams?
campaigns. I don't know how bad
Yeah, I
that
guess
means.
he's singing Stevie Nicks about PayPal or whatever.
He's got, listen, he loves
That's
Peter
real,
Thiel.
Kevin. That's
No, I'm quite aware.
I want to pay with you everywhere. You know what I heard in the shower before I was getting ready for this was, gotta put my tender heart in a blender.
Banger.
In a
Eve 6,
beautiful
come on.
oblivion.
Eve 6, more like Eve 10 out of 10. More like Eve 11.
Eve's
all right.
11 out of 11.
Right. All right.
All right, good night, folks.
I see myself out.
They're playing him out. Johnny Carson got up and did a lap, came back.
Weird, wild stuff. Heard about Slevin Kalevra's in the news.
Can you do Jay Leno finding out about the twist in Lucky Number 11?
Hey, Kevin, it's something. The racehorse named Slevin died 100 years ago. And,
The fucking
and this guy,
the ending
Mr.
is
Good
Stanley.
Cat? Yeah, I think I ate a Mr. Good Cat earlier this year. I got it at the grocery store checkout aisle. And
Stanley Tucci's on the phone and he's like, "What is it?" And it's instead of the Robert Forrester scene, it's Jay Leno just doing that.
I solved it.
See, here's the thing.
Hey,
I
Kevin,
solved
it's
it.
something.
Hey, Stanley, here's something.
Hey, Stanley.
So I looked into it. I can't do Leno. I can't. That was you
that
guys saw
was
me at my
close
most
enough.
vulnerable. Just that.
Yeah, I mean, that was basic. You got it. Have some confidence.
Oh,
I
Just
one
because
time
we shoot down your confidence at every opportunity doesn't mean you shouldn't have it.
I one time did. Me and my brother, we were driving equipment back at 5 a.m. once. We were in the middle of the tunnel. It was fucking freezing cold. We were in a U-Haul, and I just randomly, out of nowhere, whooped out a perfect 5 seconds of a Bernie Sanders impression that I've never been able to do again. I literally
the
can't get
spontaneous
there
ones
again.
are
Yep.
hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I've never even tried to do one. I just did it really quick, and then next thing I was never gonna get it back.
Like what was it about it that you nailed?
It was just when you just hear it's, when you hear a good impression, it's just you knew, and me and my brother both looked at each other. He was like, do that again, and then I couldn't. It was I had Bernie with me for a second there, and then he. Like a ghost.
For
The
the
spirit
American
possessed
people,
you.
for the American public, I would swallow my pride. I would choke on the ride. Open me up, leave me empty inside.
I was speaking in burns.
Swallow my doubt, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith in nothing. Want to put my tender heart in a blender. Watch it spin around to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, and I'm through with you.
Oh my god. Could you do that voice doing
The
any
man of
Lucky Number
100
11 dialogue?
voices.
Okay, let me go to the quotes page.
Yeah, what's your favorite
IMDb.
What's your favorite line? You got to have a favorite line, right?
Oh, so many of my favorite lines from Lucky Number 11 dialogue that just kind of rolls off the tongue. It's almost poetic, you hate to call it dialogue.
It's heightened. Yeah, it's prose.
Yeah. Hold on. Control F, Kansas.
I'm glad I keep giving you fucking assignments to do.
We're force feeding him impressions.
The reason I'm in town, in case you're wondering, is because of a Kansas City shuffle. A Kansas City shuffle is when everybody looks right, you go left. It's not something that people hear about. Falls on deaf ears mostly. This particular one has been over 20 years in the making. No small matter. Requires a lot of planning. Involves a lot of people. People connected only by the slightest of events. Like whispers in the night, in that place that never forgets, even when those people do. It starts with a horse.
Oh my god. And it's still, that's the shortest quote on IMDb for this movie.
Oh my god, that was kind of amazing. That was worth it. Kevin, thank you for doing that because that was worth it.
Thank you. Bravo.
I think our listeners
bravo.
are you saying 20 years in the making, it falls on deaf ears. That sounds like something you would say.
I'm a bad man who
Please.
doesn't waste time wondering what could have been, what I am, what I could have been, or what I could not have been. I live on both sides of the fence. My grass is always greener, Mr. Fisher. Consider, Mr. Fisher, there are 2 men sitting here before you, and one of them you should be very afraid of. Where's my money?
I'll say what the man with 2 penises says to the tailor, or if he
Yes.
wants it left or right. Yes. Now that's a clean
Yes.
line. That line makes perfect sense. You know that old parable about the man with the two penises who goes to the
two
tailor and the
penises.
tailor asks him where
Some men in this country, they have 2 penises. Some men have none at all. We need to redistribute the penises.
a gross disparity of the penises.
A gross disparity of the penises. Gender should not be hidden behind a paywall. We need to redistribute the penises. If you don't want one, you don't need it. You have one you don't need, you give it to someone else.
1% of the population
You're on a roll.
controls 99% of the width and girth.
The girth master. He's hoarding all the girth.
We have to redistribute.
Redistribute the wealth.
Occupy Hogz Street.
Occupy Hogz Street.
That's good.
Movie
You brought
has
it
a
on home.
This movie has a 7.7 out of 10 on
As
IMDb.
God intended.
No one.
Yeah.
To you,
Oh,
no
you know
one
they
should
did
ever
that on
change it.
purpose.
No one should ever
maintaining
change it,
this
dude.
perfect ratio, we salute you.
Absolutely.
Slevin. I mean,
God
yeah,
bless.
it's a astonishing movie. There's nothing like it.
It's breathtaking.
It is.
It's
Can I ask,
breathtaking.
what about this movie does it for? Because there's plenty of movies that are like this. I mean, there are plenty.
But yet, no movie is like this.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean?
Yeah,
but
But, like,
also,
plenty of movies might scratch this same itch. What about this makes it undeniable? Like a slop. It needs to be in your trough. You know.
yeah. I guess I'm sorry. I got so lambasted by someone's submitted storyline summary of Lucky Number 11.
All right,
All right,
read
let's
it
hear it.
out. We got it. Oh no,
Can I
we got to
read?
also know how many people wanted to know this.
Okay, well, it doesn't have a thumbs. It's not. That's
Okay.
not the trivia section.
Oh,
we could go
damn.
to the trivia
No.
section and see who didn't
Found
wanna
this
know certain
helpful.
facts.
It's
That's
an old-
always the
it's an
funniest
old
part of the
fake
trivia
friend.
section is like the people who thumbs it down. Not interested. Did not want to know. For instance, Josh Hartnett lived with screenwriter Jason Smilovic and his girlfriend in New York City while the script was being written. Smilovic said he thought of having Slevin wear a towel a lot of the time because he saw Hartnett in one so often. More so, it added a vulnerable quality to Slevin. 4 people said, "Don't tell me that."
Uninterested. Do I look like
Uninterested.
Do I look like my needle has moved 1 fucking inch on that one? Okay, try again.
Try again. Okay, here is the plot summary of Lucky Number 11 on IMDb. Is there anyone you want to read this? Just
Who else do you do? We did Jay
Okay.
Leno.
I
we
could
did-
give it a
we did-
read to give you a rest, Kevin.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I think okay. You have to read it as Topo Gigio.
no. Okay,
Okay, you have to read it as Murray from Murray Saves Christmas.
that's just
I mean, it's just
Bernie
Jerry
Sanders
Springer.
again. Yeah. This
Jerry
is
Stiller.
this is word for
Stiller, thank
word
you.
the synopsis. In an airport waiting room, a man in a wheelchair tells a stranger a story about a fixed horse race in 1979 that resulted in a family's deaths. In Manhattan, 2 bookies and the son of a mob boss die. A young man just out of the shower answers the door to a neighbor woman and explains that he's visiting, has had a bad week, including being mugged, and doesn't know where his pal, who lives there, is. The neighbor is chatty. She's a coroner. 2 thugs arrive, and believing the visitor to be the guy who lives there, take him to see the boss with the dead son, who tells him to kill the son with the mob rival. Mistaken identity? What connects the threads? Cops are watching. Jay Haley at hotmail.com.
All right, Jay Haley. That was astute. It's quite accurate.
It sounds like Jay Haley gave up halfway through.
Yeah, it sounded like Jay Haley was being watched. Okay.
Cops are watching.
Cops are watching. Hold on.
Yeah, is there any sort of like we've got
Okay.
Oh?
okay, so we're looking at a visual here now.
Gmail.com. A new email. jhaley at hotmail.com. Subject. Lucky number
11.
11.
Okay.
Synopsis.
For the audience at home,
IMDb.
Kevin is currently drafting an email to the person who wrote the synopsis.
I need you all to help me write this email.
What's the goal of the email?
What an excellent question.
Are you in a safe place? Are you free from surveillance?
How do I start this? Hail and well met.
Haley.
J. Haley.
J. Lee
Are they gonna
Haley.
think we're trying to like this is they could take this as serious harassment, if we play this the wrong way.
Exactly.
If I send them one email,
Right, we gotta.
I think so.
If it goes too far one way or another,
I'm not using
That's
a
why-
burner email either.
No,
this is
no.
the one with my name on it.
That's why we're here.
Listen,
we're here to keep it in line.
Jay Haley, if you're a listener, we will read your response on the show.
100%.
If you're a
whether
listener,
you want
yeah.
us to or not. Hello. I am writing to you because of your plot, your excellent plot synopsis of the hit 2006 film
The hit.
Paul McGuigan's Lucky Number 7,
So what are we inquiring about? Like
which I recently read on IMD on sorry, I don't want to use abbreviations so they're confused on the Internet Movie Database. I write to you because the end of your plot synopsis concerned me
and my co-hosts.
and
Concerned
my two
colleagues.
beautiful, respectable co-hosts. You see, if you recall, it cuts off very abruptly at the inciting incident and seems to suggest
that cops are
being
under
watched.
police surveillance.
That you are under police surveillance. Is this because you knew too much?
About Slevin?
No, too much. No, we need whatever they know too much about. Let them fill in the blank.
Let them fill in the blank.
It seems threatening, guys. I don't know.
It's like Hitch said. You come 90, they come 10.
Yes, we gotta leave Haley some 10.
You gotta leave a little wiggle room. You don't go all the way in for the kiss. If you are out of police custody,
if you are currently in witness protection,
then we could blow their cover for this.
Please drop us a line on the Hogz to Slop podcast. We would love to tell your story. If things have escalated between you and law enforcement, please send. I want to help you. No, I'm sorry.
We want to help you.
We know a way out. We know a way
to
out.
help you. We know a way out. And
all it
maybe
is $22,000 on a certain horse.
We just need you to forward us the money for a flight so that we can come to you and access our money. No. We know a way out. And he looks a little like Mr. Good Cat.
It's Good Cat with a K.
Sorry.
They're gonna think someone didn't take their meds or something.
I mean,
and they'd
who's
be
to
right.
say?
Who's to say? We know a way out. It rises with Mr. Good Cat. If you are in witness protection and cannot safely respond to this email, please simply say, "Who are you? You don't know me. This is weird. Fuck off."
All right. I think that's about as good of an email as I've ever had a hand in writing.
Hugs
Excellent.
and kisses.
XOXO. A friend of
Slevins.
Calevra.
A friend of
Capitalize
Calevra.
F in friend.
All right. And
Oh, yes,
that's-
of course. Thank you.
All right, so guys, last time we went platinum, right? Last time was platinum. This time we go like giga platinum.
Yeah,
We
this
go-
time
go-
we went
Yeah.
adamantium. And my pick for the next episode will take us straight
wow.
to mithril.
Is this it? Are we doing it?
What? What? The Lord of the Rings?
I don't know. I don't know. Whatever is the metal more rare and precious than adamantium, which I assume is the step.
Okay. I
Mithril.
see. I'm catching up.
You thought he was gonna give us Lord of the Rings for this slop show?
No,
I did.
no.
It's not. It's not.
That would be
Famously
funny.
Well-crafted and well-regarded film.
Corey Stoll is in this movie. Michael T. Williams is in this movie.
A lot of people are
Anyway,
in this movie.
yeah.
But yes, it would be. Wow. It would be Justin's time to choose.
It is.
Here we
and
are.
next episode will be in February, the month of love.
Uh-huh.
So I'd like to follow through on my threat, promise, who's to say, from the Frankenhooker episode, in that I am selecting a movie from the golden age of pornography.
Oh shit!
Now, this movie has a little explicit sex in it, so don't show this episode to kids.
Only a little.
Yeah, only a little. But I'd say this movie is striking, is unique, and to an extent, conventional.
Alright.
My pick is 1975's Thundercrack with an exclamation point.
Thundercrack.
Oh man,
Now, who's crack?
what is this?
I believe it's Kurt
Thundercrack.
McDowell.
1975. Yeah.
Okay, well, one of my mutuals gives it a 4. 2 of my mutuals give it a 4, including you, Justin.
A black comedy horror film. Okay.
An eccentric and alcoholic widow hosts a motley assortment of travelers, 4 men, 3 women, and 1 gorilla, who arrive one eventful night to get out of a torrential rainstorm.
Sounds great.
Is this, Justin, where, is this on Pornhub? Where do we watch this?
I am leaving it to you two to find your own ways of watching it, because there are some fascinating avenues to getting it.
That feels like part of maybe the fun is trying to find it. Is the part of the search.
Well, all right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're watching softcore porn for the next episode.
I guess we're watching softcore porn for the next episode.
I never thought we'd get to porn before, like, a
Oh, you
full
don't know
comic
Justin.
You don't know
issue.
me.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
You don't know
Here
me.
we are.
You haven't been
Thundercrack.
in a podcast long enough with me.
That's true. Well, let me add this to the Hogz to Slop letterboxd list.
Here
for
we
anybody who's
go.
following along with us. Let me add it to my 1975 rankings.
I can't wait. It's going to be great.
How does this movie compare to The Stepford Wives? We will find out. Where does this rank against Nashville or Death Race 2000? We will see.
Who's to know? But, I mean, Thundercrack it might just surprise you, Kevin. You
Might
never
just
know.
surprise you. I mean, hey, the Letterboxd community as a whole gives it a 3.6. So
Sounds pretty solid. The Letterboxd
They're
community as a
loving
whole,
it.
though, loves porn and just freaky shit.
They do.
So,
Is
that true?
I love how seriously the Letterboxd community takes porn.
It's art.
I mean, yeah,
I agree.
There's very little different from hell. There's some movies with unsimulated sex in them.
Mm-hmm.
They're good. So that's
And this is one.
and this is the conversation we will have next time. I guess we will get into
160 minutes?
That is including the
2
that
hours
if it's any
and 40
consolation.
minutes?
That does
I'm gonna come
include an
way before
intermission.
that.
It's the intermission an hour long.
No.
All right, guys. Well, it looks like we're watching a Lawrence of Arabia length porno tomorrow or next month. I just finally told my mom about this show, so that's good for me.
oops.
So that's good.
She can skip this one.
Oh, hey, Kelly, sorry I can't hang out tonight. I have to watch a movie for the podcast.
The movie for the podcast.
You don't want to be
I have
here.
to watch
Oh
this one.
man,
I have to watch
Do-
Thundercrack.
do we have any?
No, I'm
any-
excited. Justin, I'm being,
Yeah.
I'm giving you a lot of gum.
I know.
It's gonna be fun. I'm kind of scared, but I'm looking forward to it.
That's the right attitude to have going into this.
Exactly. It's
Next
it's
logical step after lucky number 7 is
Thundercrack.
penetration.
No one will ever guess our algorithm, our SEO is never going to
I
even
can't
out.
wait to see the algorithmically determined chapter notes for next episode.
For Thundercrack.
Yeah. Wow.
Now,
Wow.
do we have any final, lucky number 11 thoughts? I know, Kevin, you're the captain of this ship here. Anything else you wanted to, speak now or forever hold your peace?
No, I mean, masterpiece, 5 out of 5. Everyone remember, don't bet it all on the ponies. It doesn't pay off for you or your family. And, everyone remember that my pick for April is also about sex. So we're maybe this is Hogz to... Maybe
Hogz
this is our
to-
sex year.
Maybe this
Hogz
is
to
the
heat.
Hogz Wild year.
Hey, Hog's gone wild.
Hogz
This
gone
season
wild.
is Hogz Wild. Hogz Wild.
All right.
Lifting our
My
top to
next
show
pick isn't-
all 12 nipples.
Mine is not horny at all next time, so I'll give us a
Okay.
break.
Well,
I'll
thank you.
splash some cold water on us.
I realize I picked 2 horny pictures in a row. I'll make sure to pick a decisively unhorny movie in
You gotta be you. I chose Letterbox or Redbox Slop. You know what I mean? Like it's just you gotta be true to yourself.
you just gotta. That's what we're here for. Lucky number 11 masterpiece. 5 out of 5. Highly recommend. If you listen to this without having seen Lucky number 11, we probably sounded absolutely insane. Can't imagine why anyone would do that.
Lucky number 11 is a land of contrasts. It has a lot of history, some of it good, some of it bad. But
a lot of patterns.
There's a lot of pattern. It's the people in it suffer a lot of turmoil, but there's also a lot of love in it. But ultimately, I do think Henry has a right to defend himself.
That was a crazy mic drop.
No,
I
sounds
mean,
good.
yeah, it sounds good. It works for me. That's at the end of the episode.
Happy New Year, everybody!
Oh my God, what a way! Oh jeez.
Welcome to-
all
Acquaintance be forgot
in days
and
of
never
old
will.
days. Whatever. No one knows all the lyrics to that song in the right order.
Whatever, shitheads.
Hog Lang Syne.
Thank you. Now that's a note to end on.
And one to grow on.
One to grow on, one to show on. All you need are 3 inches. You need one for you, one for them, and one for you guys to fight over.
Well, of course you have to leave an inch out for Elijah.
What are you talking about? Who?
You don't know Slavic. You don't know our Jewish friends like Seven Clevra.
For the
I
Pharaoh's
didn't
cock
mean-
was hardened.
For the Pharaoh's cock grew 3 sizes that day.
Shakedown switch, arrive in town, type of Kansas City shuffle. Gotta play both sides and let it ride on the Kansas City shuffle. Now the tables turn, the lessons learned, you gotta earn yourself some trouble. Revenge like me, never sweet, you got yourself a long ride.
This has been a Talkback Podcast.